Alright guys, welcome back to the Wemaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you like what we do present to you guys and you want to become a member, please do click the join button and YouTube will help you along the way. For persons that have already joined the streams, massive respect to you lot. You keep the channel alive. So as you know, we're going to be talking about the Concacaf Nations League, and for persons that wants to watch it as well, we will also present you with a way via the Discord to do so, and we are going to do so for the entire tournament as well. So any games we are streaming, it's going to pretty much be in the Discord. Go in the Discord, go to the side bar, the right side bar, and the lobby will be presented to you guys. We have 3 games that we're going to be covering today, which is 2 on this channel, which is the Cuba that we're talking about now, Cuba Haiti, and then we have Suriname, Grenada, and then over the Wemaxit, which is a collaboration channel, we will have Jamaica, Honduras on that one. So we have a few persons already in the chat. We saw our brother Sose in the building, and we have Sean Base in the building. Massive respect for all of you guys coming in. So as you know, we're going to talk about previous results, the tournament structured, so you can understand what's at stake. Then we are going to talk about the lineups, and then we're going to do our predictions. That's going to happen for all of the games. All right. Yes, Kevin Jones, massive respect. God King, massive respect. Sean Answer as well, massive respect for being here. So anyways, let we move on to what's up. So we are covering League A and we are covering Group B of League A. But let me explain League A to you. So League A, you have 2 groups of 6, and in that group of 6, each teams play 4 matches. One team, they're going to play 2 times. All right. Yes, and overall they play 3 teams in total. It's a very tricky situation. All right. Yes. So anyways, the grouping that we're going to be talking about today consists of Cuba, Grenada, Haiti, Honduras, and Jamaica. All right. Yes. So as how you look at this, more than likely you would want everything to be in your hands rather than going out and lose or draw a match, because maybe top teams you won't face them. For instance, Jamaica can finish on 12 points and Suriname can finish on 12 points, and none of them meet each other, and it comes down to goal difference. You understand me? Because Suriname's path is completely different. They only encounter Haiti in that part, but at the same time, Haiti encounters Jamaica and also Suriname as well. So some persons has much more difficult road in the same group. I don't like the pattern, but that is what CONCACAF gives to us, and we have to just work with what we have. All right, so hope you understand how it goes. We're going to try and get the previous results, so the previous results for you, so we can chop it up for you. All right, so the previous results, let me try and get them for you right here. All right, so you can get them, and let me maximize the screen so we can give you all what you need. All right, Sebastian, massive respect. Pierre, how you doing? Say good afternoon, JD. Haiti versus Jamaica come up soon. Let me focus on one game first. All right, and guys, share the video around. Let me see if we can target 11,000. Let me use this competition to get 11,000. All right, and for persons, Nigeria tomorrow, Nigeria, we will cover that Nigeria game as well. All right, so the results in League A, we're going to just go through League A for you. El Salvador lost to Guatemala 2-0 right there. If you want to see the goal scorer, you had Carlos Mejia and Pedro Altan, 78 and 15th minute. All right, if you want to go into the metrics, you saw that El Salvador had slightly better possession, but was not good on the day to take the overall thing. All right, and then let me go up here. This one was a surprise. Trinidad defeated Curacao 1-0. This was pretty much a one-sided possession control by Curacao. Curacao had countless opportunities and entries, but failed to muster a lot. For me, thought that Kendry Ore, he never offered what I would have wanted from him, but I'm not going to single out anyone. So 14 shots to 8, 67% to 33. And we have the Trinidadians stuck in and rolled it out and did a good job. So let me give them their credit. They won it and they got 3 points on the board right there. All right. And then you had St. Kitts versus Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe took that one. So Guadeloupe keep on moving from strength to strength, and it's fully deserved. All right. Yes. And we had Panama blanking Martinique, which is a good team. 3-0, and not just 3-0, they have dominated possession, create through the possession as well. That's what you like to see from a lot of teams, not just dominating possession, but doing something with it. All right, and they did just that. All right, 65% possession, 11 shots out of that, and 5 of that on target as well. And their accuracy of passing on the day was 84%. Panama proving that they might be the 4th best team overall. That's what they're trying to prove in this region. What say you? All right, guys, let me set a target. Let me see if we can aim to 150 likes on these videos. All right, yes, man. Let me continue. Yeah. So we have Nikai James, massive respect. Melcher says, big up JD. Perry, right. And we have Sebastian, and we have Bessas documentary. Massive, massive respect. Let me move on to what's going on today. All right. So we have Cuba. 80 Cuba. As you saw the ads, 80 Cuba is heavily in favor of 80. Let me pull it up a little bit bigger for us to see if we get all right, so we have the lineup here. Fantastic. We have the lineup here. All right, so we have 80, and they said after this, coming in, Cuba is pretty much a 7-1 odds. Let me know if you saw the game similar to that, or you think that it's going to be much, much closer. For me, I saw Cuba in the Gold Cup, and they're a better team. They're slightly a better team than what the odds show. I still believe that 80 is the favorites, but they can cause as much problems for teams that don't take their chances. So I think Cuba could surprise 80 today with a style like Trinidad versus Curacao. I still believe that the physicality of Peru and Nazan will get them over the top. You get me? Yes, so I still believe that 80 will win it, but I think Cuba will showcase that they deserve to be here. And it's not just they are coming to participate, because they did good in the Gold Cup. Obviously, it never showed on the numbers, on the metric, but they did better if you were watching the games. All right, yes. And they're an upcoming team that's learning how to do things. So I do expect them to be better in the future, but it's going to take a little time. And I want to say that maybe the future does not come today. Maybe the future does not come today. All right, maybe. If they can surprise us, let me know. And if you're from Cuba and you believe that you're going to do better, just educate me on the matter. Educate me on the matter. I would love to hear what you have to say in terms of that. All right. Yes. So let me move on to the lineups. All right, the lineups. So we have Placide comes back, because I thought that Placide in the Gold Cup was a big miss. He was a big miss. Yes, you had the other keeper came in, and he did somewhat of a job. I thought that he came on stronger in the Mexico game, but he still created too much errors on the team. So Placide, I think he can bring some surety at the back and make takes a little bit more risk, and that will definitely help them, to be honest. All right, so you have Simonson as the right back, Ade the captain, at least naturally the captain. All right, Michi, and you have Alex Christian Jr. to finish the back four. Danley Jean Jack as the left-sided defensive midfielder, and Carl Fred Saint, very good player as well, as the right-sided defensive midfielder or deep line midfielder. You have Jimmy Ben Alexis, and you have Derek Etienne Jr., one of the players you need to look out for. Prunier and Anthony. Wow. Hold on, let me look at the bench. All right, let me look at the bench. Wow. TV. Okay, wow. All right, all right. I need to do some research on the bench. If you're from the 80 side, let me know what's up with your lineup. None of the forwards are on it. Wow, wow. That is shocking. Okay. I need to research what's up with, because when I was reading the lineup, we had I need to check something because this is shocking. All right. And oh, they missed him. So maybe it's suspension or injuries or something. Let me know, guys, if you're coming in from 80. Let me know what happened to Peral. Wow. Okay, okay. Even though you have Anthony is a solid footballer, I think he's one of the skillers them in on the wide channels and even down the middle. So they still have a good squad, but I do believe that if you don't have those two big hitters, it's significantly weaker. Wow. Some players are absent, like Pereira injury and Nazan. Experience couldn't come. Okay, wow. Yeah. I'm looking. I was kind of shocked. Wow. All right. So damn. All right. So let's see all the others that gets an opportunity does. Wow. So so they are not gonna be featuring in the tournament at all. Charles Brahma, oh you do man, big up boss, you just left work plantation. All right. Just take your time, big boss. All right, yes, wow. So Pura and Neza not in it. Okay. All right, I will keep a tab on that. And they are not expected to come in this tournament, or at least this leg of the window. Right, let me know. LM, let me know. Perrier says, I think this is going to be a tough game for 80 because we missing three of our best players. Yes, of course, of course. I still think you have talent and the feel, but it's much closer than what we first thought. It is much closer. That's what we're seeing. All right, so we have Reiko, Arrow, Zero, Reina, in goal, and then you have a back four, George Luis, Carles, and you have as a centre back pairing Carlos Alberto and Yosel, Piedra, and you have Daryl Marian Rodriguez to finish the back line. And in midfield, you have Matos, Perez, Hernandez, and Delgado. Up front, Daniel Diaz and Luis Paradela. Yes. One of the persons you need to look out for in this team. They try to play good football, but they can be physical at times. All right? They can be physical at times. Wow. All right, then. One thing I know, this is going to be a dogfight group. Wow. All right. Then we have Nikki's. Nikki's, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Massive respect as well. For some reason, they don't show up. Okay, wow. They need to give some answers, man. They need to give some answers. That is very poor. All right, so guys, or are you looking at it because we only have 23 more minutes to go, only 23 more minutes to go, and then we are at it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me set it up a little bit better. We can get the drop down bar for you, so don't worry yourself. Let me get everything on the sidebar for you so we can show you what's up. It's going to always be updating what's going on throughout the games. We have added this so it's much more interactive for the viewers that just came on the stream, so you don't have to ask me certain questions, because it's going to always be there. So this is the lineup for both teams, and you're seeing the formations and everything, age and everything on the list right there. All right, not those first two September games from what I'm hearing. Okay. Or just the first two? Okay. And then we have JP Galactic Beats says, bless up JD. Yes, man, we are here from very early. We're going to be doing this video, and also we're going to be doing the Suriname video as well. All right. And then we go into the Jamaican video, much more educated as to what both teams will offer. And we have to congratulate Africans. And Africans gave you a custom built one, number 10 in the back, Wemaxit. All right, so we are wearing a custom built Africans jersey. You can go and support him there. All right, yeah man, yeah man. Thanks yet again, Vinny. Massive respect. I had over 3 goals if we had Pearl and Nazon here, but I think it will still be a fluid game and still in favor of 80 because 80, I think 80 has the superior physicality and talent, to be honest. So they should still win it, but it's going to be much more closer than what I first thought, you know? Jason Guna said, so, oh, you get the 10. I have not explained how I got the 10. I just said I got a jersey with a 10 in the back. So I just explained that and I'm done. I'm not going to explain nothing more as to how I got the number. All right. Yes. Piri said it's going to be a miracle for 80 to win this game. No. I think 80 is the favorites in this one, Piri. Just the same. I think the Jamaica game, without those 2 forwards, might come out a bit more difficult. But I have to see Jamaica as well. It's the first part. Let me get the games in, and then we can decide. After the second game, now you know exactly what to expect from the 80 squad. We're going to learn. We're going to write down as much things. Claudia Fletcher, massive respect. Thanks for being here. So give me some predictions, people. I'm going to drop my score line to 2-0 to 2-1. I think after overtime, it is going to worry them down, but it's going to be a very good game. Both teams will play. Don't think 80 will dominate the position. I think the position will be much more closer because Cuba is not a bad position team. The problem is when they do try to sit back, because sometimes they play calculated football, try to sit back and give versus position. When they are losing the game, they try to come forward, and that's what I thought hurt them a lot in the Gold Cup. All right, that's what I thought hurt them a lot in the Gold Cup, people. All right, so that's from my takes. Then I don't know about you. Let me know your take on as to Cuba. But I think you're right enough. 80 too easy. 80 is not an easy team to deal with. All right, I think they're going to do well. You know, and maybe just help them for 2 of the persons that they try to lay on, not there. All right, and maybe it's a chance for Etienne to really take over the game. You get me? Prunier is not bad as well. And Anthony, when he was not starting, when the others were there, people said that he was the best talent they had. So no him and Etienne on the field. Prunier is on the field. I don't think it's as bad as what you're saying. I think the depth in quality might drop off significant due to the depth wise, but I think these guys still give you quality options as well. I still think they do give you quality options. On the bench you have Alexander Pierre. Yeah, the bench looked a little bit light though, you know. Hope they can add 1 or 2 for the Jamaica game. Maybe they're missing out for the Jamaica game. So I would hope they can add something for the Jamaica game to be stronger. I think they might need that for the Jamaica game. But for this one, I am saying no. Let me try and get the link for the discard. Let me try and get my game up and running right here. Because this is going to be amazing. Amazing one. All right. Let me try and get the discard, the game in the discard for you. This one is going to be easy because I can just do it via the Concacaf YouTube channel. All right. So if it works for you, you can go straight there. If not, you can just go straight in the discard and it will work for you right here. All right. Yes. So we make it easier for persons that might require a VPN. Okay. So I'm going to set that up right now. Please do smash the like button, guys. Vote on the side as well. 90% still saying 80 winning this one. 90%. Let me look at it. We have 29 votes. We need more than 29 votes. 39 minutes and we have 29 votes. We need to do better than that. 7% says Cuba. 3% says a draw. And we have 80-90% winning it. All right, so let me share the screen and get it in the Discord for you guys, so we can. All right, so the Discord starts, and then we go straight here, and we are counting down. So 15 minutes before coverage starts. Yeah. So prediction 2-1, and you know I'm the king of prediction, so I'm going with 2-1 or 2-0. All right, but I see Edie scoring 2 goals in this one. 2-0 or 2-1. All right. All right, so let me hear others' prediction. Period says, JD, any Asian people who follow you on your channel like you? Okay, well, that's nice. That's nice, because I always try to study as much, to learn about the players them, so we can properly evaluate them. And even the Cuban team, we learned a lot about the Cuban team in the Gold Cup, because remember that Gold Cup group, we had Canada in that group, right? We had Canada in that group, and we were saying that, and Canada started out bad. So it makes it much more enticing for us to dig deep into certain players. So we always try to learn as much, so we can have that dialogue right across the world. So Haiti, definitely Haiti is like my home as well too. Yeah, yes, a lot of Jamaicans will say, yes, I was born in Haiti, but it's not true. I was not born in Haiti. I'm just passionate about football, and I love how hard Haiti works. So Haiti is one of the countries that is going through a tough time, and every competition they show up. Every competition they show up, they have no excuse, they turn up and play. So that's why I've always supported Haiti. But people in Jamaica said I was born in Haiti, that's why I supported Haiti. Not true. Not true. They are lying. All right. Yes. Thank you, Puri, man. Massive respect. I agree with your assessment. We still have enough talent to have a good game. I'm going with 2-1-2. All right. Detonation in the building. Massive respect, Detonation. Omar fouling as well. I agree, Puri. Love from Haiti. JD, always, we appreciate you. Massive respect, JP. Thanks you. We'll adopt you, laugh for Lord, naturalization for JD. Well, I'm telling you, I need that naturalization, because every time I do a Jamaican video, they beat me so bad. Yeah. You see if I can say something bad about a player, not bad enough, but just by the assessment over several games, I can't do it in a Jamaican team. Or else they're fighting with me. Someone has a relationship with the player, and they just want to fight with me for no reason. Even when they know I'm right, they're going to fight with me. So I just love when I can come here and express myself, and also being accurate as well. And people, if I'm not accurate, people comes back and talk to me, and I do learn from it. In my videos, my Jamaican videos, it don't work that way. It's always a fight. All right. So key players today. Your 3 key players. We need the predictions, guys. We need some predictions, and we need the key players. Them. We can't move on without getting that, because that's the key of the show. For me, Paradela, captain. Expecting big things from him, dropping off, linking up in midfield. I think Eduardo Hernandez, Paradela, and I am going to go with Carlos Alberta. No, I'm going to go with Rico, because I think he has to come up big. He's going to make saves in this game. So I'm going to go with my 3, Luis Paradela, Hernandez, and Rico in goal. Those are my 3. I'm going for Cuba to have to perform in order for Cuba to stay in this game. Those are going to be the players. For 80 now, I'm going to go with Etienne, has to perform. Prunier has to perform as well. And I'm going to say... Carlfred Saint, I'm going to go with. So I'm going with 1 deep line midfield and 2 attackers. Placide, we know what to expect from him. He's a seasoned professional. Ade is a seasoned professional as well. So I think the back should be okay enough. because you have persons to marshal that. In midfield, I think you might need more recoveries. So Carl is an energetic player. So you expect him to start it. So that's why I went for him as my main one. So Carl, I have right here as number one. Etienne, I think he should master the show without anyone being here. I think this is his breakout moment because he's a talented kid. You understand me? Yeah. And Punier, he has to prove that the big guns ain't here. I need to be talked about in the same ilk. You know, so those are my three players. Let me see. Let me hear what Michael Sadler said. 83-0 winners. That would be very good. All right. This will be a close encounter. I still say 1-0. 1-0 will be hard. Detonation says people should like up the stream. Okay. I don't know how much likes it's on. All right. I don't know how much likes it's on. I need to put the software that I can see the likes on the screen. I will do that one of the other streams. All right. Yes. So yeah, get the likes up, people. That's the only way we can get the visibility on the video. All right. Without that, we can't have any visibility. Let me get it right here to see. All right, we have not hit 50 as yet. Yes, man, but get it up to 50. JD, are your jersey that? No, it's not mine. It's African's jersey, but I guess it's mine's now. Best documentary 2-0 80. Detonation says 2-1. They're going with Danley, J, Jack, and Prunier. All right. Thank you, Kelvin Dre. Massive Reset Chaz says 1-0 80. And LM says Prunier, Jean Jack, Saint, and Anthony. You gave me 4. 3 of mine's and 1 of yours. All right. All right. So we're on the same page. You see it? That means I am doing my studies. Yeah. Because you're picking the same players as me. Yes, man. But I think they're going to take it. Let me see if we're going to get any coverage soon. Please, Concacaf, start these games on time. Oh, yes, they gave us coverage 10 minutes before. So that can help me. Cover all 3 games. All right, cover all 3 games. Yes, so all right, the pitch does not look bad. The pitch does not look bad. All right. Let me turn the brightness up on this phone so I can see properly. All right, so and we have coverage in the Discord. So for persons that's struggling to get the game is in the Discord. Click in the Discord, figure a way to sign up, get inside, go in the lobby section, click down and once you reach in the lobby section, you will see there Wemaxit streaming the game. So it will be there. Thanks to all the persons subscribing. Massive respect for that. And once the game starts, we're gonna have a play-by-play action right below. All right, and the same thing for Suriname. But before we get anywhere, we know the persons, we know the teams that's in the group. Let me know which 2 gets out. Let me know which 2 gets out of this group. I've explained to you the condition. Each teams play 4 games. 3 teams. 2 teams twice. No, 1 team twice. All right. So Jamaica gets 80 and 80 gets Jamaica twice. All right. Suriname gets Grenada twice. And I think Honduras gets Cuba twice. That's pretty much how it's going to go to make it 4 games. Who you have coming out of this tournament? Because I'm telling you, so we have to get some mathematics going, you know, because who jersey you wearing? Orlando King. I am wearing an African jersey. Africans, my brother, my YouTube brother, Africans jersey. All right, yes. You guys are so wanting something to hate me for every day. It's like you guys is coming into it to hate me. My goodness, man. Let me continue. I don't know who coming out of this group, you know. I'm telling you, you know. Then we have our brother Jason Ferran in the building. Massive respect, Jason Ferran. You know, oh Lord. Boy, I after the first round, I give me until the first round, then I'm going to ballsly come out and say these two teams coming out of this group. One thing I know, anybody drops points. You see Suriname, I'm telling you, don't let me down, man. Don't let me down. All right, man's out here riding for you for around 15 years. And you can't pull off the standard wins that you need to pull off. You have gotten everything in your hands to go out and at least get 9 points in this group. So Suriname should not let me down. All right, yes. Drayton with said Haiti should give them an easy 3-0. Well, Jesus God. Drayton with the thanks for being here. JP says jersey look fresh. Nice fit too. Yes, man. I don't know why Africans trying to send me his type of jersey. Like Africans took his size to give me. So now you realize how big I am over Africans, you know? Yes, thanks, man. I like the jersey as well. I have an next one as well here for the Wemaxit. So this one is the for Wemaxit, the number 10. But because Jason is bad-minded, I am not going to show him the 10 in the back because he was asking, oh, I got 10. All right? Never knew that I was a speedy winger in Belgium, you know? Yes. In the latter stage of the career, you know? Yes. Jason Ferran now. Jason Ferran, listen to you now. He comes in, and for all the Asian persons them in the chat, he's the one named Jason, the Jason alone. He's the one that made me. So Omar Fowling said Suriname more hype than substance. I would not say that, you know, because they are doing things that other teams would have loved to do, but they are just not getting the results as well. So they need to get the results and everything will go good. So the only thing they're short of, you know, Omar, is the results, you know, because majority of their matches, they are doing the positions, they are building through the phases, their retention is good, their shutdown plays are good as well. So they are doing all the phases of football, just the goals that need to come. Other teams are getting results, but just of individual brilliance. And they have not fixed none of those phases. So I would not say Suriname is all talk and no bite, because I don't evaluate football like that, because once those teams fix those things, they are going to be dominant than the teams that are always relying on individual brilliance 1 and 2 times, because that can feel very much easier because one player can be marked out. But when the next team is playing much more in sync, it can help you. So I don't think Suriname and Curacao flattered to deceive. They are doing their thing. The goals just not coming. Once they do come, you can't be dominating every game and lose every game for 50 years. It's not going to work. You're going to win at one point, and once you won that time, it's going to be domination for people. So I think Suriname will get a win over Grenada. I think this is the perfect set. They needed some more game time from the last Gold Cup. They need it because they are bringing in a lot of top players, so they needed that game time to match with the top players. And I think after this tournament, they're going to be okay. They needed these matches to come out and beat up some teams and win some games and stay with the team for a while, just like how Jamaica got their time. I think that's what they need. And believe me, once they start scoring goals, the bigger teams are going to be worried because they have equally good players than almost all other teams. They can compete with every team based on quality. You know, Flighter Father played against Grenada last time they met. Wow. Omar Fowling said, when is the coach going to impress that on them? I agree, they play well, but the ball need to cross the line. Curacao look like they regress. Was not impressed last night. I was impressed with Curacao last night, because remember they never had a striker, you know, and they still tried to improvise, and they did create. They just was pretty much unlucky there, and Trinidad was lucky to come off the field, scoring a goal and winning it. To be honest, you know. So we have a lot of things to work on, Omar. So let me watch out the tournament and see what everyone shot up and stuff, you know. So guys, we just have the anthems going off, and it's about to kick off. It's about to kick off and get going. All right, Cuba versus Haiti. I say 2-1 or 2-0. So let's go and smash it. Smash the like button as you come in, share and subscribe. All right, yeah. Omar, believe me, before the night finishes, we're gonna have all of the teams them, and that will be fighting to come out of this group. So we're gonna have a better understanding as to what will happen. Don't bet on Suriname. You will lose everything. O'Neal, I've not betted on Suriname. I'm begging you, please. Just listen to what I've said. I've literally called out Suriname just a while ago. It's a live stream. It's called continuation. I have to say other things. All right. I've not betted on Suriname. All right. All right. So Placide, Ricardo Ade, Alexis, Garvin, it jumped off. All right. So let me get the play-by-play action. Hopefully that is available to us. So I can just drop it on the screen and then we can go from there. All right. But they have to play the game, O'Neal. So wait until the teams then play the game. All right. We have to explain things to people. That's all I try to do. I'm not betting on anyone. I'm not betting on anyone. Colin Quest says Cuba 181. All right. Guys, give me some subscription on the board. We are trying to aim to 11,000. We are 150 or under 150 away. So if you keep on subscribing, we can achieve that feat. Michael Sadler says, JD, could you play any position than winger? No, man, I played fullback, man. I played fullback and I played centre back at one point. So fullback, centre back for a brief period, and then winger striker, wing forward style. So yeah, I did play fullback in Jamaica, but because that's how I got in the team, to fill a space for someone and then showcase that I'm determined to get a game, you know. But once my natural position was always winger, always. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Hopefully we have the play-by-play. Hopefully the play-by-play presents itself, or else I have to go and get it somewhere else. All right, come. All right, so we are a little bit behind, like around 5 seconds. How do I find the stream in the Discord? All right, Ryan Ford, let me try and post the Discord link for you before. All right, let me try and post the Discord link so people can go in the lobby. All right, so in the lobby. Okay, so the game ain't showing in the lobby. Okay, oh my God. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that, people. Why somebody couldn't tell me that, man? All right, so I'm starting the game now. In the lobby, it should be showing in the lobby now, people. All right. All right, so it should be showing in the lobby now, people. Yes, it's showing in the lobby, guys. So I'm going to copy the link so you can watch it in the lobby. All right. So this is the link for the lobby. Let me post it right here. You go straight there. You're going to see Wemaxit football 34. And it's showing inside there. So you can go straight in there and you can get it. All right. So it's right there. So let me pull up the statistic sheet. And yes, we have the play-by-play. So that is beautiful. All right, beautiful people. All right, 1 second. All right. One second, guys, before I'm just trying to get everything running. All right, so this is the play-by-play. All right. All right, so we are ready and running, people. All right. CB, aka Carnaback. All right. I've been telling you, fam, but you're ignoring my comments. What? You sharing the game with us? Okay, I'm very sorry. My fault. The game is showing now, 2 minutes in, and it's still 0-0. Let me get to my commentary. Sorry about that, people. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, sorry about that, big boss. Yeah, my fault. All right. Yeah, so let me get going. All right, so we have Haiti on the ball. Plus Haiti goes back to Ade. Ade progressing in the midfield third. Cuba backing off, as what we had said before. So from time to time, they tend to back off. All right, CB, aka cornerback. Okay, all right. Placed to Ade. Ade has acres of space. So it looked like Cuba inviting them to push it forward. But Ade decided, still on Ade on the ball for a good period. Alexis goes wide to Alex. All right, so Ade trying to build some possession here. Retention of the ball. Something that is important. Cuba trying to come forward. Not the best control here from Simonson. And it's lost. Cuba trying to break. Goes wide. First touch Cuba. And recovery. Well from Haiti. But Haiti, poor control. All right, good recovery again from Haiti. Yet again. So that's good start from Haiti. 3 minutes in. No sound in the discard. Let me know if no sound in the discard. Let me know if you don't have any sound in the discard, bro. All right. Let me know if you're not getting any sound in the discard. Let me try see if I can get it on my other phone, and then I can put it in. Michael Sadley, are you watching it in the discard? Let me know, and I can just go on my next phone to see if it works. Right here. Just say yes or no, so I can know. All right. Let me see if I can get it right here. Sorry about that, people. Let me see if it's working. The sound is in the discard. Okay. So, okay. Thanks, Jason. What's up there? Okay, good tackle. Good tackle here. All right, so we're gonna try and get the live statistics on the screen. All right, so I think this should be it now, and that should be okay. All right. You said Michael, no. I'm gonna check something to see if it's working, and I will know. Good break here for 80. Keeper comes. All right. He left something on him. Oh, I think this might be a yellow card. You know. Let's see. Okay, nothing. All right, I'm gonna check it for you, Michael, to see if it's not working or something. If let me get it right here. Let me see if it's not working. I'm texting it, Michael. 1 second. All right, let me see. No, man, it's working, Michael. It's working. So it's something with your side. It's working perfectly fine. It's working very well, Michael. It's working very well. All right. I'm pressing here from 80. But good workout there from Cuba. Cuba goes over the top. And well and good control here from Haiti in the midfield third. Back to Ade. Ade goes wide to Simonson. Simonson tried to push it forward. Good recovery in midfield here from Cuba. Cuba coming down the left-hand side. Overlapping here. Good 1-2. But it's a back pass. Behind the back pass there. So gave it back to Haiti. Haiti threw in. And you have Placide works it up in midfield. Pretty much a defender right there. And it goes back to Ade. Ade, you know, he has some good range passes. So if they continue to give him space, good true pass here from Ade inside the middle. Open up the space. Etienne goes wide. And you have Anthony puts it to goal and it goes over the top. All right. Yeah, so wasn't hearing you on the stream. Okay, you're not going to hear me on the stream. You're going to hear the sound from the actual commentatory on Concacaf. So, yeah, I don't know you're going to work that out. So, what I'm seeing so far, Ade becoming the most dangerous player right here because They're pressing and winning it back, but Cuba staying too compact and pretty much giving Haiti the chance to play in half of the field. Cuba keep on dropping back, dropping back. True pass here from Haiti, good deflection there from Cuba, but Haiti fighting for the ball inside the middle. Fell to Cuba, 1-2 here from Cuba on the halfway line, but being pressed by Haiti. And good work here from Cuba. Let's see if we can find something. Cuba goes long, over the top. Ade comes in between Shield and Placide, holds it and calm down the play. Yeah. So Cuba looks lively, you know, but I just believe that they're dropping too deep and have to create from too far. Pagan, massive respect. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. All right. Oh, that's a foul, ref. That's a foul. That's a foul. So foul 80 on the halfway line. For me, I think 80 winning this. 80 winning this. 80 winning this. They look the same tempo as with the big names. Let me know if you like my PlayStation battle, guys. All right, Garvin progressing midfield. Back to Alex. Wide to Ade, which you know he's going to try and go long. He goes over the top. First ball, no one got it. Cleared by Cuba. So 80 will have a throw-in over the right-hand side around, what, 30 yards inside their own half. So this is an opportunity for them to try and keep the pressure on. Throw back to Ade. Ade goes over to Garvin. They're pretty much on the halfway line, squeezing the pitch. Over to Alex. Support goes over there. Carl back to Placide. Placide pretty much 35 yards up. Placide with a wonder pass over the top here. Bad clearance. Edie, oh, that's a good pass. That's a good pass from Edie's good goalkeeper. Very, very good pass. Isn't Jamaica playing today? Yes, one kick. Jamaica playing the third match. So after we finish with this, we're going to go straight into the Suriname game. Maybe a little break and then get into the Suriname game. And then the final game, 3 o'clock, is Jamaica game. That's going to be on the next channel, though. All right, so Cuba trying to play from the back, 80%. Cause some problems. Oh, he won the ball. Oh, and he won a corner. Reiko trying to clear the ball and was shut down fast by Jean Jacques. Wonderful press there. And he deflected the ball back off the goalkeeper. So that should have been 1-0 for me. That should have been 1-0 for me because that is the opportunity. That is the opportunity. All right, so a corner coming in here from over the right-hand side for 80. So we have Etienne Jr. Over it. Let's see what he can do. Short pass there. Oh, flick on. And Cuba could counter. Cuba on the counter, but good shot back here from 80. 80 got enough bodies there. And that's what I talk about when it comes on to Cuba. Too much players, too deep. So you can't overload anything. But wonderful work here from Cuba. 80 got a lot of bodies back. Cuba good diagonal here. And it's outside for a goal kick for 80. So Cuba left it too much to do. I think they have to start commit somebody's at some point. It's too hard to build up when you have everyone behind the box. Why Saka score 808 not showing the match? Normally could watch it there, but Devon Thompson, we have it in the discard. It can go in the discard and it will be there for you. Don't worry yourself, it will be there for you. We have Placide on the ball, 11 minutes in the game, and it's a good start. I think we're gonna get more than 1 goal right here. So at least Jason not winning anything. He ain't winning any prediction here. Ade works in midfield. Calfred progressing good through pass here and try to cut it back there. Picked up by Cuba. And Cuba trying to work, but being pressed back, and 80 won it back. And it's a throw-in for Cuba on the right-hand side. So long throw here for Cuba. Ade up against Diaz. Oh, that's a body check. Could be a free kick. No, nothing. Okay. That Eduardo rushed inside and Ade bounced him off the ball. That could have been called a foul, so he needs to watch out right there because that could easily be called a foul. Obviously, he's big and stronger, but sometimes the interpretation, you don't want to leave it down to any one of these officiators because it's not normal. So, Edie building again from the halfway line. Edie looks very comfortable, very comfortable. What say you guys? Edie looks very comfortable. Good play there and a good block from Cuba as well, but Edie is still trying to progress. Reset it back to Marvel, to Garvin. Goes wide to Christian Jr. Works back in midfield. Back to Ade. Anthony drops deep. Back to Ade. Ade will go long over the left-hand side. Try to switch it, but no one is there, and recovered by Cuba. But Cuba is building deep in their half, and a lot of bodies to pass. All right, so Cuba still around the back. Push it back to the goalkeeper, Reiko. Cuba progressing up the pitch. A poor pass there from Cuba, and Edie will be coming at them down the left-hand side. Let's see. All right. Ooh, cut inside. Because of space and the penalty spot. Good clearance there from Cuba. Good clearance there from Cuba. And Cuba could turn this into a counter, but obviously, again, nobody is committed. And Edie won it back in the midfield third. And once you have a team winning it in the midfield third, they are not showing any respect to Cuba. So they are dominating two of the thirds at this point. Working it central, Edie again. Worked it wide to Garvin. Acres of space for both Garvin and also Ade. And they're in midfield now, finding spaces over and over. Good 1-2 here from Edie. Runners on the left-hand side, right-hand side, but good tackling the end from Cuba. Cuba trying to break over the left-hand side. Through pass here, and it's picked up by Edie, but poor clearance there for Edie, but the speed and the recovery still one out, and it's a foul. So Edie will start back with a free kick. Where is Piri? Because Piri said Edie not winning nothing. But I am telling you, Piri, once Edie scores one in this game, it's going to be floodgates open. Because Cuba has to come out, and Edie's pace and physicality is a problem. Working it central. Garvin goes out wide, poor pass, throwing there on the right hand side for Cuba, but deep in their own half. All right, so reset through here to Reiko. Reiko goes long. Try to go to the left back. He can keep it inside. He can? No, he can't. So that's a throwing deep in the half over the left-hand side for Edie because of a forceful, unnecessary kick there from the goalkeeper. So Edie coming to pressure yet again. Worked it back to Ade. Ade is central over the halfway line. And he's his final line of centre-back. And he's over the halfway line. 15 minutes in the game. Ade goes wide. Control from Anthony. What a control here. Anthony holding on to the ball. Put it over the top. Jean Jack tried to push it on, but good clearance there from Delgado. He's having a good game so far. Early throwing. Simonson goes back to Ade. Wonderful pass here from Ade. Back to Simonson. Ade on the ball. Through pass here from Ade in the middle. Poor control, but they still held it up well enough. And this is a free kick. That's going to be a free kick in a dangerous position around 25 yards. So this is what Anthony will try. So you'll have Etienne and Anthony over it. I think it favors a left footer a little bit more. But I think Anthony will be taking this one. All right, he's over it already. Yeah. And Etienne is over it already. I should be the coach of Haiti's team. What say you guys? Both of them over it as well. And that's what I thought, you know. So this is around from 27 or so, 27 yards or so. But it's direct, it's almost directly to the goal. So this could be a tricky one. All right, so Anthony left it, and it's Etienne over it alone. So let's see. Let's see what he can pull off. I gave him high praise, you know. So let's see if he can put it top bins. Top bins. Let's see. Oh, you have Ade over it. Please, God, leave the ball alone, Ade, man. Yeah, with the pile driver. Pile driver. I don't think I want a pile driver here. Okay. Etienne, go for it. Ade, please, God, don't strike it. He might just put the top bins. Oh, wide. Oh, good save. It was not strong, but it was an okay pace and low. Keeper dealt with it well. Reiko cleared. Cuba building. All right, forced back to Reiko. Reiko has no space, and Cuba is under pressure. Anthony, good pass in here from Cuba. Reiko again cleared his line this time. First ball won by 80, and it's cleared for a throw-in. So down the left-hand side, Cuba will be coming with a throw-in here on the halfway line. Early throw-in here from Cuba. Good hold of play. He went down for a free kick, and yeah, this is where Cuba could cause some problems. Let's see. Got a free kick inside 80's off. They're going to try and make sure this goes into the box to see if they can do something, because it's very much few and far how frequent they got to the box. So definitely they need to try and use these free kicks to help themselves if they want to get in the game. But beautiful start from 80 so far. Beautiful start. Just maybe lacking a clear goal scoring opportunity, aside from the one that they pressed the goalkeeper. And it was Jean-Jacques pressed the goalkeeper. Should have done a slightly better. Damn. Why is it you're giving me a commercial? Come on, man. We missed that completely. So 80 progressing the ball. So I guess Cuba did not do much with that free kick. Oh, poor there. Simonson goes back to Ade. Ade goes wide. Poor there from 80. Good recovery there from Cuba. Cuba breaking down the left-hand side. One-on-one. Ade is a good defender. So let's see what he's going to do. Try to put it inside, and it's blocked. So a corner here for Cuba. Match brought to you by Toilet Paper. Okay. 80, they have Davidson on the bench, and Luema. I'm not sure why. Okay, well, that's two players that could come in. I was asking about who you think could come in and change something. So that's two additional people that can change something. But this is a good start for 80. They're pretty much the better team by a good stretch. You know, Cuba playing himself back in the game. So a corner coming here for Cuba. 1-2 year whipping cross, clearance on top of the ball. 80, Cuba won it back, and they're going to try to go for a free kick. He went over, but nothing called. Cuba still inside the 18-yard box. Let's see if they can get a cross in. They whip it over, and it's too high. This should be a goal kick, 80. And that's 20 minutes gone. 17 for 80, keep losing the ball. Yes, Jean-Jacques should be doing much more better than what he's doing. You know, I expected something much more calmness from him. But maybe they're trying to press it too much because they saw that Cuba giving them a lot of space. But once they can get it together, more frequent. All right, a break here over the top. No, they try to go low. All right, a break coming. Poor man. Why keep pressuring it? Take your time. Build up. Good recovery here from Cuba. Cuba building from the right hand side, but very much deep, and they keep on trying to pass it out from the back. All right, but wonderful passing out from the back this time. They're breaking down the left hand side. Let's see. Tried to go inside, but got picked off very easily. Simonson picked that up very easily. He tried to go over the top now. Let's see. Good one, two. Flick on, and Reiko controls it, and he's going to start the play for Cuba pretty fast. Guys, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe, all right? Let me see if we can finish the subscription at least 10 more subscribers. So let me finish on 863. All right, 10 more subscribers, and that's good because we're just starting back. Good turn here for Cuba. Kept it inside. Wonderful break here. And he's okay, they call a late foul. Oh, he went. It's a free kick. It's a free kick or a throw. Which one? Because Simonson got done for pace there, you know. He did not playing at full strength yet. Yeah, I do believe that. I do believe that. So it looks like it's a free kick. If it's a throw, it should be okay. It's a throw-in, and it is for Cuba. Cuba went long, pressing the back, but Ade is very strong. Good work here from Cuba. Almost turned it into something. Oh, almost turned it into something from pretty much nothing. Wow. Good cross there for Cuba. Placide spilt it, and it almost turned into something dangerous. So good work there for Cuba. Out of pretty much nothing. All right. Cuba tried to continue. Good work over this side. Good hold-up play. All right. Try to get a shot off, and that's a team shot, but wonderful work there from Cuba. Wonderful work there from Cuba. So that means Haiti has to raise their game even a little bit better. Another result, Saudi Arabia losing to Costa Rica 2-1. All right. So Costa Rica leading 2-1 over Saudi Arabia on friendlies. The reason being they are not in this competition because they have already qualified. So they have to keep themselves up to speed. Haiti on the break. Try to push it forward. And this should be a corner. Should be a corner. Yes, it should be a corner. So a corner coming in for Haiti. Martin Baker, how you doing, man? Massive respect, big boss. Let's see what Haiti could pull off from this one. Etienne over it, over the right-hand side. Corner coming in, he needs to go higher. Yes, he goes higher, and they couldn't get it on target. They're asking for a second corner, but no, it's going to be a goal kick. And it's going to be a cooling break. So let me see what temperature it's there. I'm trying to get the temperature. Yeah, it looks like it's well hot, obviously. Yeah. But normally they would have given us the temperature right here, so I'm just looking for it. But we have to give credit to Cuba. Cuba played themselves back into the game, showcasing some good strength, and they stuck to their plan of passing it out from the back. they kept doing it, you know. It stalled a few times, which I thought that Haiti should have capitalized on it, you know. They had around 3 opportunities, and you can't get 3 opportunities like that from passing it from the back and don't punish them, you know. Yeah. All right, let me see what degree it is there. And at this point, 80 rankings, 87th in the world, and they're coming up against Cuba 172. All right, it dropped a little bit, so I guess they are respecting the way Cuba playing. Betting favorite is 1 to 6 odds at this point. And other games, Belize leading 1-0 after 30 minutes over St. Vincent and the Grenadines. All right. So a lot of scores coming in. All right. So we have Rico on the ball. They're going to start the play, which I think he's turning around his fortunes in this game. Because start very poor. All right. So Rico back on the ball. They're going to start the play again. Edie showing them a little bit of respect. Going with a mid press at this point. Good 1-2 here from Cuba. Try to work it centrally. Work wonderful here from Cuba. Pushing Edie back. Play it to the right hand side. Good passing here from Cuba. Ooh, space here come from Cuba. All right, Cuba got picked off, but good recovery. Cuba got inside. Let's see, breaking inside the penalty spot, and good recovery there from Edie, and no foul call, clearance here from Edie, and what a control here from Edie, and then Cuba got open up, and then Edie coming down the left hand side. He can have space, he's inside, and he can't get a shot off. Wonderful defending there from Cuba. Wow. All right, thank you, TEDx. I said 89 Fahrenheit. Okay. So it's game on now, guys. It's game on now. It's game on now. It is game on now, people. It is game on now. Cuba rolling some leather. Free kick Cuba in their own half, though. All right, Cuba coming down the right-hand side, whipped it in, got Cuba keep on getting space now. Wonderful diagonal pass here. And oh, he can't keep it inside? Yes, he can. All right, wonderful. Ooh, nice from Cuba there, but too hard. And the follow-up cross was not good, and this could start a counter for 80. The bounce is not the best, but good strength there from Anthony. Nope. Punier. And 80 pressing now, but the difference now, Cuba is opened up. So now if 80 creates the next chances, the same chances is going to be more isolated, so they can do better with it. So Cuba, 80 would want this, so they will invite. Sometimes teams will invite the opponent to come out so you can get more space. And Cuba coming out, which is brilliant. I don't think they're inviting them though. Players just needed some water. 1-2, oh, poor there from Anthony, straight back to Cuba, and he tried to press Cuba here. He too casual. Poor pass there from Cuba, and it goes straight back to Anthony. Continue to play, works inside. Poor control. Don't take the shot. Inside. Whip it. One. Oh, shit. What is that? Is that a late offside call or something? What happened there? What happened? Where is the instant replay? Concacaf is dead. Where is the instant replay? In number okay, the instant replay coming. Okay, he was outside. Okay, I don't know how that does not end up in the back of the net. But they said it was outside anyways, though. So good work there from Rico, but the passing on from the back, it's going good sometimes. It's very risky for Cuba because it's like they are not perfecting it, but they are still stuck into their craft. All right. Colin Quest says, Adia lose? No. It's still 1-0. Hear me, it's still 0-0. It's still 0-0. So Cuba passing again from out of the back. Just the same progressing up the right hand side. Got through the first line, go through midfield, 1-2 here, but poor control, gave it straight back to Haiti, but Haiti tried to rush the game, coming down the left hand side. They got the first ball. So let's see. Etienne. All right, square up. All right, poor pass there, and they're gonna call a foul there. One very poor play there from Haiti. Very poor play. So free kick in their one half, Cuba. Good spell from Haiti though, but very poor play right there. So Reiko starting again from inside his box, and he's going to go long this time. Since he can keep it inside. Good 1-2 here from Cuba, but good pickup from in midfield. But Cuba got the retention. Let's see if they can keep something going. Cuba breaking down the left hand side, open up. All right, beats one, beats two, and he tried to kick it on, and it's a corner. All right, wonderful from Cuba there. Did Haiti score? No, they have not scored. And it was, even if they had scored it at the time, it would have been cancelled because he went over the line. So that's why. SPA production, yeah, that's why. But it's a good game, very, very good game. Cuba getting back in the game, but a poor cross there from Cuba, and this could be a start here from Haiti, and it's going to be a yellow card. It's going to be a yellow card. It's going to be a yellow card because he stopped the play. The referee does not give a yellow card. Because Haiti was going to break there, and that's a 100%. Prunier control it, and he's trying to go forward. That is an automatic yellow card. Poor officiating from the referee. Poor officiating. That's an automatic yellow card. Maybe he was sympathizing because the player went down, injured, but he should get up and get a yellow card. Bless up, Hush Puppy. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. It's confirmed. It's confirmed Jamaica is the worst football playing team in the Concacaf. Oh, it's confirmed. Okay. You're looking at all of these teams playing, and you're saying that. Okay, well, that's yeah. I don't know. I can't answer that, you know. But if you saw that, that's what you saw, you know. Okay, he's gonna get a yellow card. So I was accurate on the challenge. It just came a little bit late. He was waiting on him to get up. But he was going to get yellow card because that's a break. That's a break, a crucial break. So that should be an automatic yellow card, and he got it. So kudos to referee. Maybe he was just making sure the player is well, and it's okay. No, he got the card. Yes, you said it was a good card, and then you're saying it's a bad card. What is wrong with you, man? All right, so let me give you who got that. We're gonna get the update soon. Who got the yellow card? So Placide over the ball. 35 minutes in, and you can say being Cuba doing well. I just saw Cuba has 4 shots. It is still look like a better team, but Cuba definitely worked themselves in this game. All right, so we have our brother coming in. Laugh for a reason, put a super chat, said bless up, big up JD and everyone. Game is close. Yes, man, game is close. All right, 80 building up from the back. With 1-2 here, 80 over the left hand side. Trying to look for that key moment, but I think they need to push down one. All right, that is what you want. Work it in central. Poor pass there from Anthony. I don't even know what he was doing there. He needs to do better, man. Persons told me that he's the best and he needs more game time. Now he's getting the game time. I am not seeing him putting out anything of relevance as to this moment, you know. All right, so you have Marvin pushing up in midfield. Wonderful 1-2 here. Yes, man, that's what you need to do. 1-2 here. Edie breaking down the left hand side. Etienne acres of space. Beats one, but it's over dribbled and it's a goal kick. All right, it's a goal kick. So Edie couldn't connect the pass right there. French Guyana, Bermuda still 0-0, people. Still 0-0. All right, so Rico coming here to go long. Anthony won the first ball in midfield. Second ball won by Cuba. Cuba got the knockdown and start in their transition right here. Breaking over the left hand side. Good 1-2 here. Cuba works it centrally. Nice. Nice from Cuba. They're definitely taking back the possession. Cuba went over the top. First ball won by 80, and it's a throw-in for Cuba. Deep in 80's off. 80, it's not easy to score. It's not a dead team you're playing. Wonderful diagonal play here. Nice ball here from Delgado to cause some problems. Yeah, Cuba still on it, and this is the next corner for Cuba as well. So Cuba finding ways. So 80, if 80 can't burst down the door of Cuba, it might just be problematic soon. So they need to be very much careful, you know. All right, so corner coming in for Cuba goes to the first post. That's very poor, and 80 could be breaking here, but they said no foul. Cuba won it back. Cuba will go long over the top. So a shot went high for Cuba there, but Cuba making up the numbers on the shots and getting a little bit of confidence. 80 tried to go long. First ball won by 80. All right, let's see. Okay, what's that, an offside? Oh, they call a foul on Prunier. He does not look bad at all, you know. Nah, nah, come on, ref. That's not a foul, man. No. Oh, okay. He touched him in his face. Okay. All right. So free kick, Cuba. Cuba building from the left hand side. Goes over the top. Ade. Wonderful control. Edie will try and break. Cuba commits a lot of bodies. Edie working midfield. Saint goes wide. Simonson. Poor pass. Poor pass from him. All right, so we have Placidi, works it wide. Marvel progressing. No foul. Edie won it back in midfield. Ade on the ball. All right, Simonson inside. Good 1-2 here from Edie. Yeah, man, work it around. Get some confidence. All right, that should be a foul, but Anthony on the ball. Good strength from Anthony. And it was cleared, and it's a free kick. Derek says Etienne is not a real forward. He's playing forward. Yeah, because they don't have everybody, but he's a skiller. He's a killer. Good 1-2 here from 80 inside. This touched the referee. You have to replay that. Come on. All right, so referee start the play, and he's going to give it back to 80 right there in the spot. That's wonderful refereeing right there. All right. They'll eventually score, but probably not in the first half. SPA. No, I think 5 more minutes. I think it still have time for a goal, you know. All right. So build up from the back here. Ade goes over to Marvel and they go wide. Alex goes square and they are coming over the left hand side, overlapping on. All right. Let's see. Play it up. All right. Wonderful work. Marvel back to Ade. Ade have acres of space. Come on, man. Over the top here. This is a beautiful ball. Control. Should be 1-0. What a miss. What a miss. What a miss. So Prunier should have made that 1-0. That is the biggest chance. Ade with a super ball over the top. Prunier super control and volley straight to Reiko's chest. And the follow-up, Reiko claimed it. But that is the best chance of the game. That's a big chance wasted from Edie. That should have been 100% 1-0. Any side of the pitch, and it's 1-0. It's offside. No, that's not offside. That's not offside. That is more than onside. What are you talking about? Reiko building from the back. But that is the biggest chance of the game. That should have been 1-0. All right, so we have a goal kick, and I've got a few more minutes left for the second half. This would be a good point for Cuba. This would be a good point for Cuba if Cuba can hold on. Not just hold on, because if this stays 0-0, it's going to be serious problems for Haiti, to be honest. All right, so Haiti building in midfield. Marvel progressing. Go over to the left-hand side. Back centrally. 4 stick back. All right. Ade on the ball. Ade goes over the top. Oh, nothing, ref. Nothing. Oh, yeah, that's a... All right, let me leave that alone. Omar Fowling said, because Haiti struggles to score, it makes the game closer than it's supposed to be. This game may draw. Colin Quest says, Cuba 1, Haiti 0. All right. Let me try and see if I can get something else, because I want a play-by-play action. Very bad. All right, 1 second, people. Let me try and see if I can get something in English. Is that I want to rely on this if I have to return. Not, just a few more minutes left, guys. Cuba goes long. Wonderful flick on here from Cuba. Oh, it's the second there. So how can they not be showing the Concacaf matches? All right. So let me see if they have any play-by-play. All right, that's nice. I got some play-by-play right here. Chris, bless up yourself. All right, so this is not bad. I can get a play-by-play right here. 1 minute extra time, guys. Yeah, 1 minute extra time. Can't keep on talking a madness. Haiti brings it over. Keeper came for it. That is a foul. Free kick for Cuba to clear their lines. Anthony on Reiko, and I think that should be it, to be honest. That should be it at this point. JD, do you think Haiti is saving themselves for the second half? No, you can't do that. There's no saving no selves. Right? It's either. Haiti doing themselves. Cuba brought themselves back in the game. Haiti started off very strong, but Cuba brought themselves back in the game, I would say. Naturally, we can all agree Haiti does come out stronger in the second half. So that is true. But I thought that they had not created much clear chance aside from that one from Prunier, which this Jason said it was offside. Never saw the flag rose there, so I can't talk on it. I will have to go back and look at it. But aside from that, and the pressing and winning the ball off the keeper Reiko, I don't see them create so much clear-cut chances aside from that. So maybe they need to start create a little bit more. Not stop going to Ade, for Ade go over the top majority of the time. Because that is too predictable for me. Over the top. BM says JD. JD looks very average at best. JD looks very average at best. Oh my God. So what did I do? All right. What did I do for it to be? I should be average at best. What did I do? EBM? Or I said 80 look average. That's what I mean? Okay, you meant 80. Okay, because I don't know. How did I look average? Oh my God. Jesus, God. All right, so halftime, it's a typo here. It's not 1-0, it's 0-0. All right, Mirak said, this is the score I want it to stay at. All right, yes. It was not offside. The big chance registered. Okay, okay. All right. Yes, it was a big miss then. That's what I saw. Prunier got the open goal. Kick it to any side, and that's 1-0. All right. And they had a few off chances that they clipped the defenders then playing out and should have done much better. So it could have been 3-0 or 2-0, you know. But the biggest chance came from Punier. The others was pretty much off chances. So we want to see better from Haiti, to be honest. Telexa said, JD, how does this look for Jamaica if the score remains? If the score remains, we have to see what Jamaica does later to calculate. But what it does now, it helped Jamaica massively because that is one of their competitors, real level competitors, would not be getting 3 points. And Cuba looks beatable if it can suffocate them. If you can suffocate them, they look beatable. They look beatable for me. So I think Haiti need to work on things. But this would be a good result for Jamaica. This would be a good result for Jamaica and also the other teams. Good result for Suriname that has to play Haiti because they would be saying, okay, Cuba looks good for the taking as well. You know, maybe our style playing through all the thirds will be better suited for Cuba. You understand me? So it fits everyone coming in. Jamaica can beat Honduras. Yes, Jamaica can beat Honduras. I think Jamaica should be the favorites going in. But I know Honduras is better than Cuba. So the game is not going to be a pushover. I think you have to work hard. The condition, we have a lot of things going. So I'm waiting to see the Jamaica game. Then I can truly assess it first. You know, I'm not going to talk too much on it until I can see it. Draw is a good result for Jamaica. Yeah, draw is a good result for everybody. I think a draw in this one would be very, very good for a person that's trying to sleep. I think a draw in this one would be better for Suriname because Suriname will be facing Haiti and Cuba. You understand me? So, and remember, Haiti would have to make up points because they have so much other tough things. So I think the draw suits Suriname a little bit more to put themselves in a bracket if they can win their 3 games, aside from have to beat Haiti, because remember, that's what we're looking at, you know. So that's why I'm saying, say Suriname, it might just favor Suriname the first round draw a little bit. You know, and then Jamaica now, remember they have to play Jamaica, you know, but it still comes down to what they do against Jamaica right there. Suriname have not played a game as yet. If they win, that draw will be even more vital for Suriname because Suriname has to play 80 out of their 4 games. So it's a chop and change how you look at it. All right, it's a chop and change how you look at it, people. My goodness. Who scored? Cuba scored? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. You're a madman. It's at halftime. Bro, I want Haiti and Jamaica to make it to top. It's going to be very hard, Haiti, for Jamaica and Haiti to make it out. One of them going home. JD, oh, Haiti looking for the first half. It's hard for you to calculate how Haiti looking because the first 15 to 20 minutes, Cuba sit back. And Haiti pretty much play over the top because they are so tight. And then now when they're trying to come forward, they try to get fouls. So they try to slow down Haiti's play. And Haiti got big chance and half chances, but never finished their chances. So their transition play looks okay. I don't think they are so creative today. I wanted more creativity from them, to be honest. Yes, so that's what I would say for Haiti. I still don't think they are in full-fledged as yet. You get me? But it's an okay performance. I would give it a top performance. Suriname boss score for Cuba. Suriname is next. They just asked me a question who it favors, but I'm saying it kind of favors Jamaica and Suriname immediately. Yeah. They walked the whole game until cooling break, both teams. I wouldn't say that. I think that's if you're watching Cuba in the Gold Cup, I think Cuba tend to surrender 15 minutes or so to figure these teams out. And Haiti was trying to go over the top. So you can't say they're walking when they're going over the top and going through as well. So it's hard. I'm not going to agree with Jason there. Going to fight with Jason on that one. They're not walking. You get me? Cuba closed their entire shop and decide that they're not going to come out. Yes, and it was harder for them not to go to tear through. All right. Yes. What happened to that big center para? He's not there, and Nazan is not there as well. So I don't know what's going on. Persons in Haiti said that they just never turned up. So I guess it's not Jamaica alone have people not turning up. Yeah. Nazan busy on Instagram. That's all he's good for. Every day is on Instagram and selling out the Asian people. And people from Haiti need to call out the one Nazan, find out what's wrong with him, if it's legitimate, because he tend to love just going on Instagram and model. You know, yes. One Jamaica and Haiti go through. I think that's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard. I think it's either going through. I have a feeling that's how it's going to roll. And you know, when I come here and say something, it tends to happen. I think it's either Jamaica or Haiti going through as one of the spots. Both of them not going through. Both of them not going through. So any one of them win their battle. If Haiti wins today over Cuba and win over Haiti, win over Jamaica, Haiti going through over Jamaica. You understand me? Yes, that's how it's going to go. And Haiti has to play Jamaica twice. Oh, okay. How can we say two of them going through? They have to play themselves twice. So one of them have to go home. Remember, it's 12 points the max a person can go through. Let me pull it up on the screen so you can understand what I'm saying. See, this is the screen, guys. This is the screen at this point. 6 teams in the group, 4 matches per team. Each team plays 3 teams. One of the teams they're going to play twice. Jamaica and Haiti has 2 times to play. So that is 6 points out of a possible 12 points. It's going to be almost close to impossible for 2 of them to go through. The only way that happens is if Suriname fail to beat Grenada 2 times. That is 6 points for Suriname. If they beat that, it's 6 points. So if Jamaica beats Haiti twice, Suriname already makes 6 points and 2 games and still have Cuba to play. You understand me? In Honduras, the same thing. So it's going to be hard for Haiti and Jamaica to go through. It's almost close to it. I'm not going to say impossible because we know that Suriname sometimes will turn up and not score goals. But if they should play and win the first game, I tend to believe that they are going to garner more than 6 points. And the next team that loses out of the double battle between Jamaica and Haiti will not be having more points and more goals than them. You understand me? So it's going to be hard for Jamaica and Haiti to go through. So it makes the games I don't know if they do it for excitement factor, but believe me, good teams will drop out. One of the better teams will drop out. I'm very sorry, people. All right. So Suriname will lose 2 times against Grenada then. Yes, they have to lose 2 times for Haiti or Jamaica to go through if Haiti beats Jamaica 2 times or 2 of them draw, it looks like one of them going home. And Suriname might go over them, not because maybe Suriname better than them. That's not the case. It's because of the dodgy rule coming from FIFA, from Concacaf. Oh, the games that they gave Suriname and the games that they gave Jamaica and Haiti. You understand me? I support Suriname. So I have nothing against Suriname, but the games in that they got and the games in that Jamaica and Haiti have, one of them have to go home. And we already saw that. One of them going home, Jamaica or Haiti, one of them going home. And then Honduras or Suriname going through with one of them. That's how it's going to go. Just watch. That's how it's going to go. It's just dodgy, man. It's basically impossible for both to go through. Yes, I think it's close to impossible, but you know, as what we said, Suriname have not won games with their big level players. So if they come out and win today, it's pretty much almost impossible for the next team. If Suriname come out and win by 3 over Grenada today at their home, it's impossible for one of the next teams out of Haiti and Jamaica to go through, both of them to go through. It has to be one of them going through. If Suriname wins over 3 against Grenada, that's how it is. It's a dodgy setup, and it's all by Concacaf. Nazan wants to punish the Asian people. We talk too much ish. Oh wow, damn! Nazan is not necessary for 80, bro. Younger and faster players are better. Okay, they should have bring the young player Victor. Okay, Victor should have came in. All right, guys, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. It makes for more entertainment, you know, guys. It makes for more entertainment. To be honest, when I'm looking at it, but I just don't like. They should have made everyone play each other once. What you say, guys. They should have made everyone plays each other once, because look, that means it's just 5 matches. Maybe it will cost more traveling. Yes, that is true, but makes everyone play each other once. Yeah, carry out. Yes, Suriname problem is scoring. So as I said, if Suriname scores today and win over 3 goals, it's gonna be impossible for Jamaica and Haiti to go through. Even with Haiti playing them, because even if Haiti plays them, it don't stop them from still making 9 points. You get me? Because it's just Grenada and Cuba standing their way. Nobody else, no Honduras, no Jamaica. They are not playing those teams, and they are in the same group. Only Concacaf can do things like this. All right, so we have second half starting, guys. Second half starting. What say you guys? You think this is going to be a draw? I say no. A winner is coming out today. A winner is coming out today. Guys, get me up to 100 likes if it's possible. It looks, let me see. We have not, let me see if we got any changes. So we have Rodriguez on a yellow card. Only one person on a yellow card so far. Get me up to 100 likes, people, on the video. Let me check it to see if we're on 100 likes. And we are coming back. We are coming back very soon for the Suriname video as well. We are starting. We are 25 off 100, so massive respect, people. Give me some more subscription on the board, guys. We're trying to go to 11,000, so provide us with your support and we can do it. All right, yes. So let me get the statistics back on the screen. We're going to go to the second half. Once the second half starts, we're going to go to the second half. Alan Jackson said, why most of the time we get Pinnock, we don't get Antonio, but when we get Antonio, we don't get Pinnock. I don't know, and I don't want to speculate, you know? I don't want to speculate because I was listening to Jay Taylor, and Jay Taylor goes through one piece of maze to talk about Hutchinson not committed, you know? So, I'm not going to speculate. All right, so one more off to go. And yeah, so 80, this is your off. You have to get this 3 points because Jamaica up next. And Suriname meets 80 at home. Yes, we know Suriname plays 80, but it does not matter. If they get their 9 points and 80 lose to Jamaica, it's going to come down to 80 has to win all the other games. And it's going to come down to goal difference. And 80 should have Honduras to play. You understand me? So let me make sure 80 has Honduras to play, because once 80 has Honduras, it's even worse. Throughout. Let me check 80 right here. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna come with the play-by-play. I'm just trying to get some information for you. So 80 has Jamaica twice, Cuba once. Okay, so 80 has Jamaica twice. Twice Jamaica. So it's just between Jamaica and Haiti. which one of them want to go through. The results, that's it. So those are the two games we're going to have to take attention to. All right, so 80 billion from the halfway line. Much better attitude from 80. And good work there from Cuba. And that boy said today match we have two goal scorers, so I don't see the problem scoring goals. Well, we're gonna see. One thing we said, Suriname has everything. They have to show it today. You know, today is the day that they have to get over 2 goals and look like they want to win it. And now we are seeing Cuba, so we know what Cuba has to offer. And we think that they should be beating both teams. But let's see. Etienne breaking down the left hand side, acres of space. All right, with Christian Jr. tried to break inside. Good work here from Cuba. Cuba trying to counter-attack. And all right, wonderful strength here from Cuba, but I think no one is there. So he's just trying to hold up time, and he got brought down. It's not a foul. It's not a foul. They're going to continue. 80 match start yet? Yes, man, 80 match start. It's halftime, Jason. Float management says, so if it's that field we are going to play 80 on next week, geez, look like a bush field with a few bleachers seat. Okay. The field, okay. Well, later we're gonna see Jamaica's field. make sure it's better, you know. Okay, thank you, Warren. Massive respect. All right, so we have a goal. No, this is a free kick. Free kick for Cuba, deep in their own half. All right, let me get the second half stats for you so we can follow the game. God. Right as I clicked it. Cuba tried to play it from the back again and almost got caught out from 80 and lost the ball in transition again. So Cuba decides that this is the way they play football and they're going to live or die by it. Let me know if it's risky. Or you think that they will get better at it in the future. And Edie coming back. What a poor pass. Oh my God. Edie's getting opportunities. Oh my God. What a poor pass, man. Just run straight in. All right, so Cuba breaking. Delgado goes long, drop right between, and it was picked up by 80, but the ricochet goes back to Cuba. Cuba coming down the left-hand side. They're going to whip it inside the box, and Placida dealt with it well enough. And 80 started. Good, what a true pass. Let's see if Etienne can get it inside. He can get it one-on-one. Etienne, why you touch it back? All right, so 80 inside the box. Let's see if he can get a shot off. And poor pass again. Jesus, God. Oh, my God, man. Without risk, there is no reward. And 80 coming back again, but some opportunity that they're getting, man. The 1-2 passes are poor. All right, 80 back inside the 18-yard box. You're going to whip it. Good clearance there from Cuba. So 80 got around 3 to 4 chances in like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And all of them is poor decision. All of them is poor decision. Wow. So this should be a corner coming up for 80. So good start from 80. Travis, how you doing, man? Hope all is well with you and the family. We are watching 80, Cuba. Good game. Both teams passing. Short pass there for 80. Put it back on the left-hand side. All right, 80 going to whip it back inside the box. Reiko came for it, and Reiko dealt with it well. He's going to go long. And good run here. Wonderful pass here from Reiko. And good control here from Cuba. Cuba got bodies. Cuba diagonal ball. Cuba inside. He went down. What? Come on. Yeah, 80 living dangerously, people. All right. No, the field look better than the office. It just looked like a little community. My low score had way more to do with decision making. Yeah, don't worry yourself, Jason. More than two goals scoring in this game. This game can't be finished 1-0. All right. You're gonna lose it. 80, don't let just win no battle today. All right, so Reiko on the ball. Cuba has it in their goal. And 80 pressing very high. This will be a good Try World Cup final. All right. Control in the middle here, Cuba. Clearance 80. So a throw in here for Cuba. A little bit over the halfway line. In 80's off. Cuba resetted the play. So I guess they like this playing back to Rico. And their defense line is shaky. Look at this pressure. Sorry, this press again. Force 80. If 80 can win the ball, it's a problem again. And Cuba lost the ball again from out of their building phase. This is like the 13th or 14th time in the game. And 80 yet to punish them from it. I think a goal will come. And if 80 is going to score, it's going to come from there. All right, a break coming. Poor control there from 80. What is that, man? From Christian. But good person. Anyways, Cuba reset it back to Rico, but this is a heavy ball. He kicks it out, and the ball luckily found a Cuban. And Cuba trying to break a through pass, and it was recovered by 80. Placida got out of his goal in the left back position, goes over the top, and this is a over it pass. No, it's a good pass. No, they said it's outside. It's outside. Throw in for Cuba. The game is the game open up, guys. The game open up. Goals coming. 80 win the good tries 4-1. Oh my god. Why the defender pass the ball back so damn hard? I don't know. Cuba, I don't know what they're trying to achieve. I don't know if they want to become the next Mexico or something. But that's the way they are trying to play. Throw in here for Cuba. First ball won by 80. And they said it's a free kick, right? A free kick for Cuba. So good work there from Paradela. I think he's having a good game. That's what we said. Okay, so Chevis. Yes, it's live on YouTube. You can go and watch it, Chevis. No problem. Good true pass here. Cuba, good hold up. Turn. Cuba will try and get a shot in, and nobody touched it, and it went out for a goal kick. 53 minutes. Come on, people. We need the goals. And guys, we need around 5 more subscribers. So we need some subscribers on the channel. So if you're new, please do subscribe, hit the like button, share, and join the family. All right, so 80 building from the back again. Come on, 80. Christian, acres of space. Etienne, acres of space. Saint, acres of space. Ade, acres of space. What more you need to create chances? All right. So Garvin goes over to Christian, and they play true pass inside. Poor man. How much space you want to start something? Good work there from Cuba, man. Good work there from Cuba. Cuba not looking to any referee. They're just going. Are they progressing over the halfway line? Works it inside. Back to Ade. So good press there from Cuba. That's a better ball now. Marvel goes up in midfield. What a poor control from Jean. That's a poor control from Jean. No, that's a poor control that led you to the tackle. You know? Poor control there, man. My goodness. All right, so it's a free kick for 80. Around what? 38 yards or so. Etienne gets the ball on the left-hand side. Acres of space, and a poor pass again from 80. He went straight back to Rico. My goodness. JD, left Westmoreland in the next hour on my way to the stadium. Okay, no problem. Take your time. We have one more video to go. 80, I mash up my just bet ticket. No. It's a lot of time left. All right. First ball, I boot, but they say continue playing. And a good recovery there from Cuba. 80 has to come forward and beat Cuba. They are not going to let Cuba not gonna let 80 just walk away with it. A break here coming for 80. All right, good flick on there for Cuba. Wonderful work, wonderful work. Cuba breaking their lines. Coming over the halfway line. Through pass here for Cuba. Ooh, yo, Adi is a dangerous footballer, man. The guy let it through on the inside when the forward was right side of him. If the forward read it, the forward took the ball. Wow. Dangerous play there from Adi. But oh, poor again from here to give it straight back to Cuba, man. Yo, this might just turn out to be one of those games when Cuba slapped down 80. Oh my God, that is poor from Ade, man. I don't know what he's doing there. All right, so clearance there, good recovery as well from 80. Yes, the man dummy on the inside when the striker is on the inside as well. That is so risky. Wow. So Jean progressing in midfield. Come on, man. Show something, man. Etienne. Stop, kick the ball away. Dribble down there. Take on a few players. Let it be a foul. Do something, man. Ade. Over the halfway line. Works it inside midfield. All right. And oh, my God. Jesus. The ball is so bad. The guy just kicked away, throwing for Cuba. So 80 losing their minds. So throwing for Cuba, deep enough. All right. First ball goes to 80. Just make some square. If you're not confident, just kick the damn ball square. Straight in the box and let Prunier fight for the balls. Rather than just keep on trying to play pretty football, it's not going your way. And they cleared it. Back to Cuba. And float management said Cuba can win 1-0. Yeah, of course. This look like a game. You just shoot the square pass here for Cuba. Placida comes for it. Yes, man. Haiti will continue playing and it goes 1-0 to Cuba. But definitely Haiti is a better team. You saw it once they put two stretch together, Cuba can't come to them. But if they keep playing, it will cause some problem. A square pass here. Etienne control the ball. Go at the man, Go at the man. Etienne puts it at the back post. Nobody is there. And they're going to just see it out for a goal kick. So goal kick for Cuba here. 59 minutes on the clock. All right, we're just a few seconds behind. So these are much more on time. All right. 1-2 here from Cuba. Try to go long. First ball, one back by 80. Just turn Jean Jacques and just make a pass. 80 inside the box. Etienne. Oh my bum. I don't know what he's doing there. The man is inside the 80-yard box. And he went for a trick over the top. Oh my God. BM says, look at where 80 is playing. I guess Jamaica is not the only party shop. Oh my God. JD, why you want 80 to win? Fabian Full, I am just commenting. Fabian Full, just leave me alone, the man. Let me leave, the man. Let me live, man. If I want a team to win, I want a team. I like football. So why I should be here not wanting 80 to win? What are you trying to do? Trying to set me up? My goodness, man. Every day you find a fight with me for no reason. Why I can't just like other teams as well? Sure. All right, 80. Try to go through. Poor pass again. Over the top here, Cuba continue playing. They call a late offside there. Aksha, how you doing, man? Hope all is well, man. Long time no hear from you, Aksha. How you doing? All right, TEDx, take care of yourself, man. All right. All right, take care of yourself, TEDx, man. Massive respect. 80 coming down the left-hand side. Yes, Sherman Scott, it's okay, man. I can't bother with the war. I just want to watch football, man. Over the top here, Trooper. Yes. All right, Cuba breaking here. Good recovery there. Jean Jack can't stop him. A wonderful Cuba on the break. Put it wide. If he puts it wide, what a poor. And they call a foul here. This could be a penalty outside the box. I don't think that's a foul. I don't think that one is a foul. So Cuba have a dangerous tackle at the top. I think it should be a penalty, to me, It should be a penalty to me. If he's going to call a foul, but I don't think it was a foul. I don't think it was a foul. Yeah, it was not a foul. It's not a penalty, Jason. It's not a foul and it's not a penalty. It's a terrible referee call there. Terrible. He win the ball very easily. It's a poor call from the referee. It's not a foul. He never touched the player. He literally kicked the ball. So that's a poor call from the referee. Very, very poor call on the replay. So this is a deadly position for Cuba to slap one top bins. My goodness. Oh, Lord. Second half, Cuba fighting hard. No, I don't know why no VAR, maybe no VAR is in the stadium. What? All right, let's see Cuba. I'm squaring up for the free kick. If he can get it over this wall, this is a goal, guys. If he can get it over the wall. All right, referee says go. So let me see. Delgado over it. He's doing a messy run there. Oh, they blaze it high. Wow. That's a guilty opportunity for them to just get it on target, and it would have possibly turned into a goal. But they failed to get it on target, and that's how it is. They need Messi. I need Messi. Okay. All right. All right. So we have 60 minutes gone, guys, and we're still out here fighting. All right. One, two here, 80 in the half of Cuba. Cuba pretty much giving them whatever they want, because Cuba worked this out for 60 minutes. But good 1-2 here from 80. Jesus God, man. Why they pass the ball so heavy? And oh my God. All right, so Cuba breaking now. All right, good recovery here from 80. Let's see if they're going to just play it and go and give it to Cuba. Because that's what I'm seeing majority of the time. They just play it and go and give it to Cuba back. All right, so Ade on the ball. Poor pass there from Ade. And it's a counter coming. Good work there from Cuba. 1-2 here coming for Cuba. Oh, super tackle there from Ade, and they won it back. Counter. Nobody's there. Go forward. Etienne, what are you doing? Or Etienne. Cuba build 80 building. Are they back on it? Are they works in midfield? Good space here. Wonderful turn. Cuba. Put it inside. It cuts inside. 80 still on it. Put it inside the box. Good defend. Oh God, what is that, man? But that's much better. That's much better from 80. Much better from 80. Much better from 80. Much better. I don't think that's... I think some of these calls, VAR would have overturned a lot of them, They need to bring VAR in all competition. And Pozo coming on, so a substitution coming on for Cuba, and it might be a substitution as well for 80. And it looks like it's 3 substitutions coming on for Cuba. Warren Webster said, are you impressed with 80 so far, JD? No, I'm not impressed. I expect much more better from them. Much better from Haiti. But obviously it's maybe the first game and all sort of stories. So I'm just waiting to see. And these are the games they just try to win at all costs. Cuba sitting back almost make you too relaxed in possession. No drive in their attack. All right, so 80. So Anthony coming off the field. So for all who told me that Anthony is this big thing, he had a poor game. Very, very much poor game, to be honest. So let's see if someone can just hold the ball over the right-hand side, because Anthony failed to hold the ball today. Period. All right, so Rico on the ball. Premier froze. Good 1-2 here for Cuba. Cuba breaking down the left-hand side. Space. Okay, good block. Cook complaining. All right, so 80 breaking. Remember, this is in Damrep, guys. This is in Damrep. I think Jamaica game might be in a different stadium because maybe the Jamaica game might garner a little bit more fans over the top here. But I guess we have to just get used to clearance here from Cuba. I think that should have been a foul, but they said Cuba continues. Cuba continue to break down the left-hand side. 1-2 here. Ooh, what a skill here for Cuba inside the box. Are they trying to use his strength? Are they could give away a penalty, the man? The way he plays, sometimes nonchalant, it's just problematic. But 80 won it back and 80 coming forward. Space again, but they seem to confuse me, everyone. 80 missing power. Yeah, they're missing someone to make a decision up front. All right. Etienne works it inside. Pretty much playing it right in the midfield third, waiting for them to go through. Etienne tried to work it inside. Ball comes straight back to the midfield third again. They're going to go wide. Put a ball inside, man. All right, whip it inside, and Reiko collected it. Yes, man, do that, man. Do something. Whip it inside to cause some problems. The 10 can go off for 80. He's a good player. I don't know what happened today. I don't think you are so much better to pull on. So we're approaching 70 minutes on the clock, all right? Another cooling break. So this one it's actually Cuba had 3 shots in the second half. Obviously, what Edu invested in is more trying to get some crosses in because they're not creating so much from direct open play. You get me? Yeah. And guys, I'm not gonna do any post match for Jamaica, all right? So once I finish the Jamaica video, I am just done, all right? I'm not on the street to just be doing 60 videos, live. No. That's not for me. Yeah, so once I'm done with Jamaica video, tomorrow, when I do find time, I will do my post match, all right? So hope you do understand. I've done enough videos today. What up, man? Said hello. How you doing? What up, man? Hope all is well. Because I have to do this one, then after we have to do Suriname, and then we have to do Jamaica. So that's 3 live streams. We plan it out and we wanted to do it, you know. Draw and game this one unless something change. I think a winner coming out of it. A winner coming out of it. Yeah, a winner coming out of it. Yeah, a winner coming out of it. It might just be that 1-0, yeah. I'm surprised Costa Rica beat Saudi Arabia 3-1. Costa Rica good as well. Yeah, they're building. They're building. So it is what it is. They're coming back for their 4th spot. Panama definitely improved. Alright, so we're going in the final leg, guys. The final leg. The final leg we are going into. Guys, as I come in, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Alright? Alright, so let's see now if Haiti can take this as an advantage. Haiti breaking. One good 1-2 here. Back to Etienne. Etienne keep on going square. Etienne keep on going square. 1-2 there. Poor pass again. Gave it straight back to Cuba. Cuba can capitalize on this. Cuba breaking. And this is a body charge. And they call a foul. Come on, man, referee. How can that be a foul, man? That is just a natural body charge. Period. Wow. All right. Let's say that went up long. First ball goes to Cuba. Follow-up ball goes to Haiti. Haiti trying to go down the right-hand side. Good speed inside the box. Haiti inside the box. And he puts it wide. He puts it wide. But that's a better opportunity. A shot inside the box. That is much better. Much better. Much better there from Haiti. A next substitution for Haiti. So let's see if they can inject some pace in it. All 4 refs are from Dominican Republic. JD, is this game in Haiti? No. Remember, Haiti can't play any game in their country. It wouldn't be safe, you know. It wouldn't be safe. So they have to play majority of the games in Dominican Republic, or maybe if it comes bad to worse, it goes to Miami or something. Yeah, bad to worse. Yeah, that's what I would think. All right, a break here for 80 inside the box. 4 persons there inside the box. Oh my! On top, and they're gonna go for a strike. A good block there from Cuba. And then Cuba trying to break with it. No, Cuba could turn this into something dangerous. Good 1-2 here from Cuba. True pass inside the box. Cuba alone. And they can't find another body, but good work there from Cuba. Cuba causing all sorts of problem to Haiti. I think a winner coming out of this, man. I am shocked by how bad Haiti is. I don't think it's bad. I think it's just a tactical game coming from Haiti and Cuba. One of them want to take the 3 points. Haiti won it back. Haiti going forward. I've said Haiti is proving me right. They're not a good side. Struggling to beat Cuba. It's crazy. Oh, wow. Vibes. We watch football here. That's why we don't just make up a story and just cover in Jamaica. to get views. We are watching actual football to know what's going on. You get me? Yeah, so that's what we do our vibes. We don't make up stories to talk about Jamaica. You understand me? When Jamaica time come, we will see it goes, and then when we see Haiti and Jamaica come up, we will make that metric. Or when we watch this game and watch Jamaica plays, we know that Honduras would be a harder target, so we can evaluate, my brother. All right, yeah, man. So a free kick coming up in a dangerous era for Haiti right here. Let's see. Whereas Africans, I don't know. Africans might be a little bit busy. A free kick in a dangerous area, you know. If they can't get a shot out of this, man, something is wrong with them. If they can't get a shot out of this, at least on target, make the keeper. This is a position where you have to get a shot. I think I would make Ade just rifle it, and anything happen. Just try get it on target as hard as possible. Etienne over it, and it looks like he's going to be the one striking it. But this should be a goal. Should be a goal, or at least a save from the keeper. All right, what's happening here? What the hell is happening here, man? What? How can they freeze it at the hardest time? JD, this AD display is really bad. Can't see what tactic is. Nobody shooting. I have not said anything, but why you want to, I can't fight. I have to just commentate as what to happen. What's happening on the field, and I have to move on to the next game and then evaluate it in the end. I hope we can just honestly say the same thing when Jamaica play, you know, because I don't know what you want me to say. I have said it's poor over and over. What else you want me to say? I have to still commentate. My goodness, man. I have never seen this in my life. All right, so we have an injury here. We have an injury here for Cuba. I don't. I was expecting 80 to dominate. No, I never expect 80 to dominate because once we saw that Nazan and Pearl not playing, and my boy that played right back as well, he's a big miss as well. So they missed a lot of key players, you know. So they have a lot of miss players in the team, out of the team, I should say. You know, but I still expected them to win, and they created the chances to win. They just never scored them. You know, so I can't say anything. They have to just try and do something in this 10 minutes, you know. And maybe Cuba might pull off a Trinidad, you know. But as you saw, they are dominating the position. They are getting in better pockets. I thought that Etienne should do way better. Okay, Omar, that's what I'm saying, but you know those videos. That's why it's a waste of time for me to do post-match on it because you can't say anything. Jamaica always play good, always do everything. So once you do the video, you have to just do the video and leave, you know, because nobody wants to hear what happened on the field, you know. So at least it's honest. We can watch 80 and people can evaluate, and everyone has their sense when time other teams playing. So it's good. That's why I like doing these videos. I forgot about Arcos. See, Arcos is one of the persons that I'm said Arcos is not there. We have Simonson over the the right hand side. He's very poor in the first half, you know. His passes, his 1-2 was not on, you know. So they have a lot of persons out. But Cuba, they work in the game. Cuba goes over the top. All right, wonderful control here from Cuba. And oh, that's going to be a foul. That's going to be an unnecessary foul. Unnecessary foul here. So Cuba have a dangerous foul. So a free kick coming here. That was not a red card. That's what was not a red card, bossy. My Asian brothers and sisters, please explain objectivity to my Jamaican brothers and sisters. I don't know when that will happen. That will never happen. JC, you know, see the man him can't even watch. You have other teams that play, and all the man them do is sit down and watch. I talk about Jamaica and I talk about all fantasy. Just make up a story and just talk about fantasy. You understand me? They can't actually see reality. They don't want to know about nothing else. They don't care. They just want to talk all sorts of foolishness for the entire day. Because I've never seen one team you can sit down for 17 hours without no additional content and still make streams. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how that's possible, Jason. That's almost impossible. But I saw it in the Jamaican space. It's incredible how it happened. So that tells me that they don't really care about nothing. And the fans don't care about anything. A good break here for Cuba. And Arcos dealt with it. Come on, Edie. Come on. Edie breaking. Edie breaking now. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, Jason. That don't happen. Because information and study no work. All right, this is over the top. 80, good defending there from Cuba. 80 still on the ball, dangerous position. What a poor pass. You have 3 players closer to the keeper, and you kick it to the 1 player in the box that is from Cuba. And Cuba breaking, went down. They said no foul, and 80 coming back at attack. Look here again, let me see. Please don't strike the damn ball. You have no need to strike the ball. Who passed the ball? Poor pass. St. Vincent and the Grenadines beating Belize 2-1. Wow. Oh, this one is on target. That's better from 80. The team shot on target still, but it's better. JD, in what stadium do play the game? Who you're referring to, Iwan? Let me know. Iwan, who you're referring to? Let me know. If it's this current game, they are playing in Damrep. They're playing in Damrep, and let me give you the stadium. All right, the stadium. Estadio Panamericano. Estadio Panamericano, they're playing in. All right, so substitution coming in for Cuba. 7 more minutes plus extra time to go. All right, still 0-0. Cuba showing some good attitude. Yes, but the name of the stadium is Estadio Panamericano. San Cristobal, Damrep. Yeah. There is no way Jamaica should be losing to 80 side, judging by this performance. Okay, Ari vibes. Okay, Ari vibes. But Ari vibes, I can't talk to you because you and reasoning, your logic's not work. Because I don't want to go into no detail. The football is there, so go and watch it yourself and decide for yourself. You understand me? Yes, Grenadines beating Belize. Yeah. I thought that they came from behind. So a free kick here for 80. So what you need to do now, Ari Vibes, you're watching this game, so keep that. So when Jamaica time come, with 80 we talk about that one. All right? And then you keep this performance in your head. All right? And then I will see how you respond when that time come. All right, so Rico tightening his band. Hopefully they give some time for that as well. What up, man? The coach should put Lerma and Dedson on the field. Maybe he's going to. Maybe he's waiting for a few more minutes. I don't know what much more minutes. So the free kick coming up. All right, back to Ade. Ade puts it in the box, but down, and then Adi gets it over the left-hand side, puts it in centrally, and this could be spelling problem. And it's a team shot, goes down to Rico, and Rico dealt with it again. All right. Hope Suriname game give me some goal. All right, so we have some changes coming in. So we have Etienne coming off. So Etienne coming off. Estefano coming on for Etienne. Hopefully he drives forward because Etienne, poor performance today from him. Yeah, poor man. He should have done much better with at least his take-ons. The love is back. Let's go 80. Big of yourself, football vision. How you doing, man? We are back in the building. It's flaming down the place. You know, big up to Africans with his big superstar shirt, you know? Africans. Crowd is happy. Etienne subbing off. Yeah, man. Yeah. Etienne poor today, man. He only plays good with the other big guns them on the field, you know? I just have a feeling that someone will win this today, you know? And we're good, man. We're good, man. We're back at the right time football is playing. You know, at the right time football is playing. I'm happy to see football and stuff, you know? So I can stop running up my blood pressure, you know? Yeah, so once football is playing, I'm much more happier. You have people like Ari Vibes, they can't sit down and talk about all sorts of foolishness every day, you know? So I'm kind of happy. Etienne is mediocre. He plays good in a lot of games. All right, let's see. Good break here. Cuba lost it in the middle. This is dangerous. All right, 1-on-1. Let's see it now. All right, let's see. Wonderful. Look at this kid. This kid is going forward, finally. And this is a break. That should be a foul. They said no foul. Cuba won it. Cuba is going to counter. Continue playing. Oh, no, they're going to go back for the free kick. Yeah, man. You will be showing the Jamaica game. Of course, Lee Young. Of course, why would I not watch a Jamaica game? I'm just saying, at least I can't sit down. I'm glad that games is on, so we're not sitting on talking about a bag of foolishness, you know? And just football. So we're watching Jamaica and it's going to be football, you know? So at least it's football related things. Let's go 80. Please give Cuba a goal so you'll can drop out. Dead with yeah, no, it has to go down to the wire. Yeah. That's the go down to wire. I want one of them to win though. I don't want any draw. I want one of them to win. A draw is the best result for Jamaica. Yeah. A draw is a good result for Jamaica and Suriname as well. And a Cuba win would definitely be good for both Jamaica and Suriname as well. Because Suriname has to play them and Jamaica has to play them. And it would be a good win for Cuba. Would be a good one for Cuba as well, because if Cuba can turn over 80, they will believe that they can win against Suriname as well. Yeah. So it's a good one. 80 tried to go forward. Good clearance here from Cuba. 80 trying to put the press on. It goes back in the ball on the top. 81 the second ball. What a save! What a save there from Reiko. What a save. What a save to keep it 0-0. What a save. All right, so a corner coming in for 80. What a save. It's Prunier again. It could have done better with that still. It still could have done better with that. Low driven shot, it might just end up in the back of the net. Still could have done better, but 80 looks like they want to go for a late charge. All right. Might get counter from Cuba. All right, so 80 coming in. Put it long, high, first ball won by Cuba. Cuba turn it into a counter. Let's see, 80 tracking back. Good block there. Good strength from 80. Let's see if we can find a pass. 4 minutes extra time. This looks like it's going to go for a draw. BM says 80 looks horrible. 4 minutes extra time. Eventually 80 has to find that goal. Yeah, no, but you have to give Reiko a good show today. He made some good saves, you know. The point blank save and that one just a while ago. That two good super saves, you know. No goal difference. Yeah, but a 1 point apiece. All right. Almost, yes. So 12:30. Because Suriname starts 1 o'clock. All right. Haiti doesn't look like 80 in the goal. Yeah. They don't look the same because remember you have all the strikers them off the field, so you wouldn't look the same. You know, you wouldn't look the same to be honest. All right, 80 trying to press here, and that's a free kick for Cuba. So Cuba shaves off a little bit more time. They should go for it now because it's just 2 minutes. Disappointing game. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that they play the ball. They play good football in the game. It's not every time it's going to turn out to be a goal fest. You get me? So 0-0. I think it's a good game. Cuba showed good levels. Haiti created good chances but never scored. Cuba created good angles as well, good final third entries as well. I thought that they should have done better on two of the plays as well. So it's a good game. It's a good game, people. Come on, man. Why is it? It's just goal alone no one to see in football. All right. Maybe a goal just come on the dying moment. All right. Maybe a goal just come on the dying moment. 80 breaking. 80 breaking. Let's see if 80 can win it in the last minute. Let Iris faint. All right, 80 bring it back. They brought it back right there on the halfway line with time running down. Ade on the ball. Come on, man. If Ade has to be your always go-to get inside the box, come on, man. Ade goes inside the box as expected. Clearance there from Cuba. Flick on. 80 want it back on top of the box. And he blasted it over the top. That spells for a 0-0 draw. That spells for a 0-0 draw, people. All right, so and then blow off the game, ref. Richard Cook. All right, so yes, maybe a few more seconds. So maybe one or two more actions still left in the game because of Etienne. Yeah, I think he was not direct enough. Yeah, I would say that. But you never may know. It might not be a draw. You never may know. All right, 80 breaking again. He whips it inside the box, and Reiko dealt with it well. Yeah, so I think that should be it. A draw. Yes, a draw ended 1 point apiece. 1 point apiece. Super bravo from Cuba. This will give Cuba all sorts of motivation. And 80 would feel disappointed that they never took all points, but you can't say that based on how the game played out. As you saw there, 10 shots coming from Cuba with 35% ball possession. All right. Big chances in the game. I would say that 80 had the two big chances. The two big chances fell to the same person. Yes, that's Punier, and he never did what he had to do as a striker. So came back to haunt most of the Asians that came in early to say that they don't have the strikers. Them maybe Pearl or Nazan would have done better with those chances, but you have to play with what you have and a draw. All right, so guys, we're gonna come back in 15 minutes time. All right, some surprising result so far. Yes, this is a surprising one, but Cuba fought for it and deserved it. You get me? They fought for it and deserved it. Don't rate the Asian coach for both their men and women's program. Okay, big up Colin Quest, massive respect. So people, please do hit the like button, share and subscribe. I'm going to be taking a break for 15 minutes, come back for the Suriname game, and then we leave over to the Wemaxit to watch the Jamaica game. All right, so that's how we're gonna wrap up the day. All right, so thanks it again. 1-1 point apiece. So both of them squared off. So next up, Suriname versus Grenada. Hopefully, good Lord, please, some goals come. All right, if Suriname don't score, Grenada please score. But somebody score. All right, so the fans can be more excited. All right, yes, so smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.